right, I think we're good. Wow. Okay, I am back and I am staring into the black circle again, but the black circle allows me to speak to you, my internet community, some friendships that I'm enjoying, some people who are enjoying me and getting to hear my story. And I just want to start off by apologizing. I know that I don't matter that much. And people do. Some people do care about me. Some people don't that much. It's not like I'm famous or anything, but I want to apologize for not posting in a long time. It's been 3 months since I posted an update on the amp coil and how it's going. And it's been a while. I posted 2 videos in like the last 2 weeks. Those were just bumper videos of me coming into my recovery, and I've just been super busy. You always imagine that you're going to do more. You always imagine that you're going to accomplish even more, and sometimes things just stack up. So here I am just being honest, and I'm still making another video. And I think where I left off was the general detox. I was just finishing it, and I wanted to sum that up and kind of wrap that up before I go into these next videos. So I finished the general detox. It was 30 steps, and I did the last 5 of Nourish, and I would say I was about 35% recovered at the time. And now I would say 3 months later from that, I'm about 65% recovered. Back then, I was in bed all the time. I was really dizzy, and I was just starting to get out of bed more and more. And now I'm starting to have things like no dizziness. The furthest I could walk back then was maybe about 100 feet. Now I can walk like 5,000 feet or so all around the building. I've left the house multiple times. I started going to a Bible study. I started doing my cleanses on the amp coil. So I'm going to talk about all those things in specific and get as specific as I can and provide the most value that I can. But I wanted to make like an update and a wrap-up video to the general detox. And so some of the symptoms that I had were like super inflamed joints, lots of pain in my joints, lots of dizziness, couldn't shower with hot water. Now I can do all those things. I can shower with hot water. I don't have pain in my joints. I went for a small jog the other day. And so I've gone from completely bedridden to having, parts of my body becoming really numb and my heart feeling like it was failing and not pumping blood, to being 65% recovered now, I'd say, and totally on my way to doing great things. So I'm going to talk about all the other things I'm doing as well. The tooth oil I use instead of toothpaste, the excellent water that I drink, the mineral supplement that I use from the Himalayas, and a lot of other supplements that have really helped my stomach and my body continue to detox and clean me out quickly without doing enemas. I've been trying to avoid enemas at all costs. It's been crazy. So I'm going to make videos as specific as I can, make them as valuable as I can. And I'm just continuing to recover and get stronger. And I got a part-time job as a social media manager for a grouping of people. So that's been exciting, and just continuing to move back into life. And if I'm going to share any deep truth every episode or whatever, I think one thing that I would share is that life is not about getting back to life. It's not about getting better again. It's not about, our lives are not promised, and people pass away every day by either a car accident or a disease or something worse. And there's people living in great poverty, and we don't always know what's going to happen in life, and we are supposed to desire good things. But what I've learned is that I'm supposed to entrust my life to God. If God is almighty and all powerful and super strong, if he exists, then he's able to do whatever he wants. And so we have to take the good and the bad and understand that he's working it all for the good of this world. And it's hard to understand what he's doing. It's really hard to understand what he's doing, especially when people are dying and passing away, children are starving. It's very easy to curse God and say, I don't believe in you because I don't trust you. Look at what you're doing on the earth. But it's also very hard to deny God when you look at the complexity of our lives and the beauty of our lives. And so something that God has taught me, even though I am getting my health back, even though I am being restored, is that is just a kind gift. And that even death would have been a kind gift as well, to go and to be with him, and to see the other side and to know it fully, and to no longer have that knowledge hidden from me. And so in this time of me recovering and getting better and better percentage, better and better faster, and walking and running and getting a job again and all these things, if I were to idolize my recovery, then my life would be hinged upon my health, and then I'd become like a health freak, and I would be obsessed with it, and it would become an idol of my life instead of the idol of my life being God and doing good to others. There's a man, Nick Vujicic. He has no arms and no legs. It's not his job every day. Oh, we got a little iPhone noise in the background. But it's not his job every day to pray to God to have his legs and his arms back, right? So it's like with Lyme disease, you could pray for your health back every day, right? But it's not Nick Vujicic's job to pray for his arms and his legs back every day. But it's his job with the body that he has to honor God the best he can, to live a proper and righteous life, to research his health, to take care of his body, blah, 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 to do those things objectively, but to know that all things are really in God's hands at the end of the day, because a car accident is just a snap away. And so with Lyme disease and with different kinds of autoimmune diseases, we can cling to this idea of our health and getting our life back so easily. And for me, I've learned to cling to other things that I can count on. I can't count on my health, even in the future. I could have a heart attack even right now on video. It's a little spooky even saying that, because I know guys that have said that they could have a heart attack on stage while they're talking about God, and they've gotten heart attacks and died. And so you can't count on your health, but you can count on God. You can count on every second of your life and living that life fully in that second. And so that's a deep thing that I've learned for sure, to live deeply in the moment, because you don't know what is coming in the future. So things have been going great. I've been getting so much better. I'll tell you about my cleanses. I'll do all that, but I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to close the General Detox series. It was a success, and I can't speak highly of Amcoil enough. I am confident that it is going to continue to assist my body in destroying this disease and creating a super healthy environment for me. And I would rate my recovery at about 65%. And it's pretty amazing. I've been able to go back to church, been able to go back to Bible studies, have movie nights, have parties at my house, and been able to start a small part-time job. And I'm just going to continue moving forward. So I love y'all. Hope you enjoyed this little update, and there'll be more to come, hopefully, if I'm willing to work hard and discipline myself. So take care. Blessings. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and I almost forgot. I need to start being more specific with some things. If you go over to the red subscribe button, if you're watching on a computer, or if you're watching on a phone somewhere, there should be a little gray bell. It's called the notification bell. If you turn it on, you're always notified as soon as I come out with a new video. So if that's something you want in your life, if you want more Connor in your life, you want to be notified when I come out with a new video, I'd love if you hit that bell. Because then more people get to watch what I'm putting out, and I get to see if it's actually effective and useful. And I love what everyone's saying in the comments, and the people who come by and ask questions and different things, and it helps me know that even if one person is benefited, it is good. It is good to do this. So love you guys. Thanks so much. Notification bell, comments if you want to, liking the video, and take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.